through the blinds. You bought me time. Each day you remind me you're still mine. The door's still
Stolen Heaven, Secret Hell, Episode 15, The New Normal. Verse 3, Overview. This verse is not a crisis. There is no rock bottom here, no consuming fire, no white-knuckle survival through the next 60 seconds, no dramatic turning point or moment of naming or secret given to light, no thunderclap, no chains breaking with visible force, just sun through the blinds. And I want you to understand why that is one of the most beautiful and hard-fought things in this entire song. Because the person standing in that ordinary morning light, feeling the warmth of it through the blinds, reaching for the paper cup, beginning another day, did not get there easily. They got there through everything we have walked through together in this series. Through the seduction and the cycle and the consuming fire. Through the naming and the turning and the secret given to light. Through the shaking hands and the whispered name and the stronger hands taking hold. Through falling and being lifted and starting again, and the war in the chest and the shame still whispering and love still answering. They fought for this Tuesday morning, and here is what that Tuesday morning means. Not as a small thing, but as the enormous thing it actually is. They are still here. God bought them time, another day, another morning, another chance to walk in the direction of the dawn rather than back toward the darkness. Every single morning that begins for someone in recovery is a morning that was not guaranteed, that could have gone differently, that came at a cost, that arrived because of grace working through the worst of it and bringing them to the other side, still breathing and still His. This verse is about who owns us now. In the beginning of this song, in the seduction and the fire and the consuming, the addiction owned the person. It burned and breathed and lived in them. It took and broke and would not let go. The ownership was real. The grip was genuine. The person was not fully their own. But something happened. The secret was given to light. The stronger hands took hold. The fight engaged in earnest. And God made His claim. You're still mine. That is the declaration of this verse. Not, you are mine now that you have cleaned yourself up. Not, you are mine now that the addiction is fully defeated. You are still mine. In the midst of the ongoing daily reality, with the doors still open and calling, with the pulse still racing at the familiar pull, still mine. The ownership has transferred, not from the addiction to the person's own willpower, from the addiction to the God who paid the highest possible price to make that claim and will not surrender it. This is what defines the person now. Not their struggle, not their history, not the catalog of failures and fallings that shame still sometimes whispers in the quiet. God defines them. He has spoken over them. He has claimed them. And that claim is the foundation of the new normal. The daily, ordinary life that addiction and sin tried to steal, and grace has restored. And I want to say something about that word, normal. We do not talk enough about the gift of ordinary life. We celebrate the dramatic testimonies, the before and after transformations, the moments where everything changed in an instant. And those are real and worth celebrating. But the gift that most people in recovery are actually fighting for, the thing that addiction stole most completely, is not drama. It is the ordinary. Waking up without shame as the first thought of the day, sitting with a cup of coffee and feeling present in your own life, having a conversation and actually being there for it rather than performing okayness while something else consumes you from the inside, walking through a day without the constant management of the secret, existing, just existing, in the life you were given without the addiction claiming most of it. What addiction and sin rob us of is life. The daily, ordinary, unremarkable life that turns out to be the whole thing. The Tuesday mornings and the quiet evenings and the small moments with the people who stayed. All of it. The addiction consumes it the way the fire consumed the table in the earlier images, systematically, progressively, until what is left is ash and the memory of what used to be there. And what grace restores, slowly, faithfully, imperfectly, with the doors still open and the pulse still racing sometimes, is life. Not a dramatic new life with trumpets, just life, the ordinary kind, the kind that was always the point. For those of you who walked through this alongside someone you love, this verse is for you too. Your battle was real. Your suffering was real. The exhaustion of standing beside someone in the fire when you could not go in and pull them out, that cost you something. And this moment, this ordinary Tuesday morning in their life, is a victory for you as well. You are no longer the soldier in the trench beside them. You are the watcher on the gate now, keeping watch, lighting the way, present but in a different posture. The crisis has passed. The ordinary has returned. And the ordinary is a gift you helped fight for. Peace is its own reward. God has provided it. After everything, after the fire and the fight and the shame and the starting again, He has provided the quiet, the sun through the blinds, the paper cup, the day that begins without catastrophe, the life that is simply life. And it is enough. It is more than enough. It is everything. Reflection. For those in the recovery, what does ordinary feel like now compared to what it felt like before? What small moment in your daily life has become sacred because of what it costs to get there? For those beside someone in recovery, what does it feel like to watch someone you love simply live, to see them in an ordinary moment that would have been impossible before? What does that ordinary moment mean to you?
Scars